I analyzed over 100 faceless YouTube channels across several different niches to decode the algorithm and figure out why some faceless channels like this one, and this one become massively successful while other channels like these fail to even get off the ground. And I found that most successful faceless creators apply a very specific formula to their videos. One that we have also applied to this very channel to create viral faceless videos like these. So what is this formula that helps them get great results again and again? What do these successful creators know that 99% people don't? The best faceless YouTube videos follow 4 simple steps, and in this video, I am going to walk you through them all. Make sure you stick around till the end because I'll also show you how you can use AI to put these steps into action and create epic faceless videos in minutes without ever having to script, record, or edit anything. The first step is by far the most important and also the most overlooked, and that is your idea. You could have the best video in the world on making little wooden dolls. But if nobody wants to watch a video on making little wooden dolls, how are you going to get any views? During my research, I found that most faceless channels that fail have a very self-centered approach to picking ideas. They'll think of topics that matter to them or that they find appealing, and therein lies their biggest mistake. What you want to do instead is pick ideas that people are interested in watching, and the best way to find these ideas is to steal them. Let's get honest, you are not creating a faceless channel to express your creativity. You are most likely making it because you want to make money and turn it into a passive revenue source. So you want to create videos that will help you do that quickly. Start by finding as many reference channels in your niche as possible and figure out what topics have worked for them in the past 2 to 3 months. Ones that have gotten them at least 2 to 3x the views of their subscriber count. That is exactly what we did with this video right here, and it clearly paid off. Now, once you have a list of potential topics, you want to filter that list based on a couple of different parameters. Number one, is there a content gap in the videos put out by competitors? If you have some information that will be valuable for users, but others have not covered it, it can be a great idea to start with. Second, is the topic evergreen or trendy? Trendy topics stay relevant only for a little while, like our videos on bulk creating YouTube shorts. If you're a beginner and it takes time for you to execute, it's better to start with more evergreen ideas instead. And third, how quickly can you execute the idea? Initially, when you start your faceless YouTube channel, it's a quantity game, which means you need to produce videos consistently and produce enough of them to get on the algorithm's radar and get it to start pushing your content out. You can't do that if it takes you a month to create your videos. That brings us to our second most crucial step, creating the packaging for your video, that is your thumbnail and your title. You could have created the best video in the world, but if nobody clicks on it, is it really worth the effort? For most beginner faceless creators, thumbnails and titles are an afterthought. Most people will come up with the idea, script the video, edit the video, and just think of a title and thumbnail when they are uploading. But if you look at successful faceless channels, you will see they have kick-ass thumbnails. For most such channels, they don't even have a face on the thumbnail, which means the idea needs to be conveyed completely through design. By the way, there's no harm in putting your own face on thumbnails, even if it is a faceless channel. We did that on InVideo and it really helped our channel's growth. But if you don't want to be on camera at all, you need to spend time designing your thumbnail and coming up with your title before you even start making your video. Again, go back to your reference channels and look at what kind of ideas have worked well for them. There's no need to copy, but take cues from how they design and place different elements on the thumbnail, where your attention goes when you first look at it, and then work from there. Now, when it comes to the title, you want to keep the most important information in the first 50 characters and try multiple iterations to see which title generates the biggest sense of FOMO or fear of missing out. And your thumbnail needs to complete the story that you're telling through your title. Avoid having the same text in the title and the thumbnail. Design them to complement each other, like in these examples. You can take the help of InVideo's thumbnail maker on the GPT store to generate images and elements for your thumbnails and put these together in Photoshop or Canva. Coming over to step 3, which is where the magic lies. Now, you have a killer idea and an epic thumbnail and title, so people are primed to click on your videos. But how do you get them to stay? How do you get them to continue watching? That can be achieved by your script, the way you present your information in the video. Now, there are several different ways to script your YouTube videos, but the most successful faceless channels follow this format. And once you understand it, you can apply it to any video you want. Most faceless videos will see a dip in the first 30 seconds of the video. Their graph looks something like this. The more people stop watching within the first 30 seconds, the less your video will get pushed out by the algorithm. So how do you increase the number of people who stick around? Start with thumbnail alignment. Your title and your thumbnail set the expectations for your video. And if the first 5 seconds of your intro don't align with those expectations, people are going to click away. And these initial 5 seconds are crucial. Check out these intros.
My faceless Instagram accounts have generated over 500 YouTube.
This is a little compilation of some pretty creepy videos I found on the internet.
All of them match the expectations set by the title and thumbnail. And so people know they haven't been misled. And so they want to watch further. And a very easy way to do this is to have your first sentence match the title. Next comes your hook, the promise you make at the beginning of the video that compels people to stay. Basically, how can you make people curious? Now, popular faceless creators use 3 main types of hooks. One is question hooks, like, are you tired of your videos getting 0 views despite your best efforts? Second is context hooks, where they set the context of the video up front, like, I started a brand new YouTube Shorts channel and got 40k views in a month. And the third is controversial statement hooks or strong statement hooks, where creators say something outrageous to grab attention and then later explain everything, like this one right here.
Every day, more companies are announcing that they will no longer be requiring a college degree to get a job with them.
Then we have the rest of the intro. Here you need to give context about the video while still being crisp and try to exceed the expectations set by your title and thumbnail. Basically, promise to deliver more value than what the viewer initially expected, like this intro right here.
My Shorts channel has over 20 million views and many viral videos, but my recent shorts aren't really doing well. Most of them stuck after getting that first a few thousand views.
Now, just because the intro is done does not mean that you can skim on the rest of the script. If you want YouTube to push your videos, you want to retain people in the video for as long as possible. You do this by breaking down your content into bite-sized points, and then for each point, making sure you present the most important piece of information towards the end. Once you understand how to write a killer YouTube script, you can get an AI tool to generate the basic structure and then fine-tune it according to what you know. This brings us to the fourth and the final step. Now, most unsuccessful faceless channels out there fail because they are unable to maintain consistency in posting and producing a good baseline quality of videos. The only way to beat this is to have a dependable system to lean on when things get tough. The good news is that with the advent of AI, creating this system has become easier than ever. This makes it super easy for you to get your videos out on time and massively reduces the time and effort needed to create a high quality output. Let me show you one such AI tool that can be your video co-pilot and can help you get the first draft of your video out in under 10 minutes. And from there, you get your final publish ready video in another 10 minutes. The tool I'm talking about is InVideo AI. It can take a simple text prompt and turn it into a publish ready video in your own voice in under 5 minutes. Let me show you how. I'm going to start by signing into my account on ai.invideo.io and first create an AI version of my own voice. Simply click on this button down here that says clone your own voice and upload an audio file of your voice on the next page. You can simply record this on your phone or your laptop using the script that I've shared in the description below. Make sure to give InVideo AI vocal permission to use your voice. Once you upload your file, InVideo will ask you for certain permissions and then clone your voice in seconds. Here's mine and it's named Aditi. Now let's go back to the home page and we are going to start creating our video. For this, I'm going to click on YouTube Explainer as the workflow. And here I'm going to put in my topic, the things Thomas Edison didn't invent but took credit for anyway. I'm going to specify the title, give it instructions on the intro, the tone of voice, language, and pace. And then I'm going to share a reference article link with InVideo to pick information from so that the info is accurate from the start. Next, I'm going to choose the voiceover. Here, I'm just going to click on the My Voice option and choose the recorded voice I want to use. And finally, I am going to write what kind of music I want, and we are going to hit generate. InVideo will ask me for a few more details on the audience and the look and feel I want for the video. And once I select those, here is the first draft in just a couple of minutes. Thomas Edison, the man hailed as one of the greatest inventors of all time, had a knack for more than just inventing. He had an uncanny ability to borrow ideas, put his own twist on them, and call them his own. From light bulbs to electric chairs, the list of borrowed ideas is longer than you might think. So, buckle up as we unravel the truth behind Edison's so-called inventive streak. That actually looks great for an AI generated video. But now let's take our learnings from the first 3 steps and put those into action and edit this video slightly to make it great. I am going to start by simplifying the language because simpler languages are more effective in keeping people engaged. And for that, I am just going to prompt in video using this prompt box right here to do so.
Oh, did you know Thomas Edison was known for taking others' ideas and making them his own? Many people see him as a great inventor, but he also had a talent for changing other people's ideas and then claiming them as his own.
Sounds much better, doesn't it? I'm also going to ask in video to remove any fumbles we hear in the voiceover.
Did you know Thomas Edison was renowned for adapting others' ideas and making them his own? Many see him as a brilliant inventor.
Sounds great. Now I want to make some specific changes to the intro according to what we learned before. For that, I am going to click on the edit option right below the canvas. And here I'm going to choose the edit script option. And here I am going to change the intro to make it more crisp, to improve the hook, and make it aligned with my title and thumbnail. Now I am also going to trim the rest of the script a little bit. This took me about 10 minutes or so to do, and then I am going to click apply.
Thomas Edison's name is associated with many titles: genius, mastermind, invention thief.
Doesn't that sound so much better? Similarly, if you want to make any changes to specific media clips that are there in the video, you can do that using the edit media option. Here, you either upload your own clips, like I uploaded these pictures I've edited, or you search the stock library for more stock clips. As soon as you click on the new clip, it will get placed on top of the original, meaning that it has been replaced. Now, let's take a look at our final results.
Thomas Edison's name is associated with many titles: genius, mastermind, invention thief. In our history books, Thomas Edison is considered one of the greatest inventors of all time. But the list of inventions he stole is just as long as his actual inventions. And today, we're telling you about all of those things that Thomas Edison didn't invent but took credit for anyway.
Let me know in the comments what you thought of this final clip. Now, once you're happy with the results, just go ahead and click on export, and keep in mind that voice cloning and watermark-free exports are available only on the paid plan, which starts as low as $20 a month. But given that you get an insanely powerful video editor for the price, it's a bargain. So go ahead, try applying these principles to create your own videos using InVideo AI. And don't forget to check out this video next to learn how we blew up a YouTube Shorts channel in just 30 days.